Welcome. High population growth, increasing living standards, and rapid industrial growth have led to tremendous energy demand in Palestine. The dilemma here is that the Palestinian electricity sector is entirely dependent on imported electricity. 2% is from Egypt and 2% is from Jordan. However, only 7% is produced in the only electricity power plant in Gaza Strip. However, this power plant is running on imported diesel with 70 megawatt manufacturing capacity, despite the fact that 89% is taken from Israel. West Bank depends on Israeli suppliers in the field of electricity and fossil fuel. It currently imports about 890 megawatt capacity of electricity from the Israeli Electricity Company. The development of the Gaza Marine is considered a major stepping stone towards energy independence. It is estimated to produce 32 billion cubic meters of gas. In addition, Israel started unilateral exploration activities in gas and oil wells near Rantis. Well number 1 is called Majd 6 and it contains 1.5 billion barrels of oil and about 1.8 billion cubic meters of natural gas. What is important to note is that the Israeli government has changed the path of the apartheid wall to include well number 2, Majd 5. 4 electricity substations and distribution systems were constructed to improve the reliability and performance of the electricity networks in the West Bank. They are located in Nablus and Jenin in the north, Ramallah in the center, and Hebron in the south. In an attempt to minimize the energy loss and increase energy efficiency, the Palestinian Energy and Natural Resources Authority, PENRA, has implemented energy efficiency projects to serve the purpose. 234 energy audits were conducted within the last 6 years in the West Bank and Gaza. They revealed the excessive consumption in some areas which needed to be targeted in our project. In order to utilize solar energy, several projects were implemented. A total of 13 megawatt peak capacity photovoltaic installations were constructed, reaching a total by the end of 2014. Solar water heater projects, 10 evacuated tube collectors were installed during the last year to provide about 80,000 liters of hot water per day, which covers 1,000 meters square. In regards of street lighting, 1,700 high-pressure sodium lights were replaced with LED 120 watt in 11 cities in the West Bank. That has led to cutting down 650 tons of CO2 emissions. In March 2012, Cabinet of the Palestinian Authority approved the National Energy Efficiency Action Plan, which aims to achieve 5% reduction in electricity consumption by the year 2020. The Cabinet also approved the Renewable Energy Strategy, which aims to increase the local production of electricity by renewable sources and reach 10% by the year 2020. This was followed by issuing the Law for Renewable Energy and Energy Efficiency in 2015. Energy efficiency roadmap will be achieved by elaborating the Energy Efficiency Action Plan until 2030. It will identify the most cost-effective projects in the short, medium, and long term. Incentive mechanism for investment. 2 financial schemes were created to encourage investments in energy efficiency. The revolving fund for public buildings, which aims to reduce energy bills paid by the Ministry of Finance, and the loan interest coverage for private sector. PENRA has organized numerous distinguished campaigns and activities to educate the various sectors about the importance of energy efficiency and renewable energy. A set of training sessions were conducted mainly for PENRA staff and the key stakeholders. The focus subjects included energy auditor, photovoltaic systems, thermal systems, BMS certified and IPMVP certified. The national final energy consumption in Palestine was close to 13 billion kilowatt per hour, equivalent in 2013. As you can see, 37% of the energy consumption was in the form of electricity, followed by diesel and gasoline. 42% of this electricity consumed by the residential sector, followed by the transportation sector. 40%, while the agriculture sector's consumption is only 1%. The National Energy Efficiency Model for Palestine shows an estimated 14% potential energy saving in the services sector, 12% in the industry sector, 9% in the residential, and the agriculture sector comes last with a 1% potential energy saving. Transportation sector is not audited yet. In regards of sectors' shares and potential saves, the biggest share is for the residential sector, which is 59%, while 30% potential saving in the services sector, 11% in the industry sector, and a negligible 0.21% in the agriculture sector. Transportation sector is not audited yet. The marginal cost curve for fuel energy savings indicate that up to 520 million kilowatt per hour of savings can be achieved annually at a marginal cost of USD 0.053 per kilowatt per hour in the residential sector, and the remaining 260 million kilowatt per hour equivalent of savings can be achieved annually at marginal cost of USD 0.06 per kilowatt per hour in the services sector. On a regional level, Palestine was ranked third alongside Morocco and the UAE in the Arab Future Energy Index (AFEX) by Regional Center for Renewable Energy and Energy Efficiency (RICRI) in 2015. A capital investment of 338 million USD could lead to saving millions. However, most importantly, it could help us avoid over 600,000 tons of CO2 emissions per year, which allows us to provide our people with a cleaner and healthier environment to live in, and performing a modest role in protecting our planet, because no matter how small we are, we can make a difference.
The energy situation in the state of Palestine differs from the situation in other countries of the southern and eastern Mediterranean
due to limited availability of primary energy resources, financial constraints, and particular political considerations.
The objective of increasing the Palestinian independence
and reducing the energy imports from Israel will need the development of electricity networks,
renewable energy, and energy efficiency, as well as natural gas networks.